Hi, everyone. My name is Kristian.
Hi everyone, my name is Adrian.
Hi, Adrian. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Kristian. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Adrian, what do you see here?
I can see a clock.
Yes, there is a clock here. Actually, there are two clocks here. This is a clock, and this is a clock too. So there are two clocks here.
You are right, Kristian. There are two clocks there.
Adrian, are these clocks the same kind of clock, or are they different clocks?
These two clocks are different. One clock is old-fashioned. It's old-fashioned. The round clock is analog. So the round clock is analog, but the other clock is digital. It's a digital clock.
That's right, Adrian. So this clock, this round clock, is called an analog clock. So this is an analog clock, and this clock with these numbers is a digital clock. So this clock is an analog clock, and this clock is a digital clock. And Adrian, what does the analog clock have?
The analog clock has hands. We call them hands, and they point to the time.
Yes, that's right. The analog clock has hands. This analog clock has two hands that point to the time. Adrian, what does the digital clock have?
Kristian, the digital clock has numbers. The digital clock has numbers.
Yes, the digital clock has numbers. So this is the number 0. This is the number 1. The digital clock has numbers, and so does the analog clock, but the analog clock uses hands to point to the numbers. So the analog clock has this hand. This longer hand is what is the longer hand? What is this hand, Adrian?
We call the longer hand the minute hand. So the longer hand is the minute hand.
Yeah, this longer hand is the minute hand. And what about this hand? What is the shorter hand? What is this hand, Adrian?
The shorter hand is the hour hand.
Yeah, this hand, this shorter hand, is the hour hand. So the hour hand points to the hour. And Adrian, do these clocks, does this analog clock and this digital clock, do they both have the same time or do they show different times?
Kristian, both clocks show the same time.
Right, both of these clocks show the same time. Adrian, what time is it? What time is it on these clocks?
On these clocks, the time is 1 o'clock.
Right, on both of these clocks, the time is 1 o'clock. So what number is the hour hand pointing to, Adrian? What time is, or what hour is the hour hand pointing to?
The hour hand is pointing to the number 1. That means it is 1 o'clock.
Right, the hour hand is pointing to the 1. So that shows that it is 1 o'clock. And on the digital clock, on this clock, this number shows the hour. So this shows that it is 1 o'clock. And then what do these numbers show? These numbers show the hour. What do these numbers show on the digital clock? What do these numbers show, Adrian?
On the digital clock, these numbers show the minutes.
Yeah, these numbers show the minutes, just like the minute hand here. The minute hand points to the minutes. And on this part, we can see these lines show the minutes. So right now, again, what time is it right now on these clocks, Adrian?
Right now, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, right now on these clocks, the time is 1 o'clock. So here it shows the time is 1 o'clock on the digital clock. And here, the analog clock, the hour hand points to the 1. And the minute hand points here. So that shows that it is 1 o'clock. It is exactly 1 o'clock. And Adrian, now, what time is it on these clocks?
Now it's 1 minute past 1.
Yeah, now it is 1 minute past 1 o'clock. Or we can just say that it is 1:01. So right now, the time is 1:01 on these clocks. It is 1:01. Or you could say it is 1 minute past 1 o'clock, or 1 minute past 1, 1 minute after 1 o'clock. So sometimes people say it's 1 past 1, but usually people just say it's 1:01, 1:01. And let's look at the clock now.
So now the clock tells us it's 1:02. So it's 2 minutes past 1, 1:02.
Yeah, so now both of these clocks show that it is 2 minutes, 1, 2, 2 minutes past 1 o'clock. So it's 2 minutes past 1, or we can just say it is 1:02. It is 1:02 on these clocks. And how about now? Adrian, what time is it now on these clocks?
So now on these clocks, the time is 1:03.
Yeah, now it is 1:03. It is 1:03, or 3 minutes past 1 o'clock. But we can just say that it's 1:03. It is 1:03. And Adrian, what time is it now?
Now it is 1:04. So it is 4 minutes past 1.
Yeah, now on these clocks, it is 4 minutes past 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes past 1 o'clock. So we can say it's 4 minutes past 1, or usually we just say it is 1:04. So right now on these clocks, it is 1:04, 1:04. And Adrian, can you ask me what time it is?
Yes, I can. Kristian, what time is it on these clocks?
Oh, Adrian, right now on these clocks, it is 1:05. It is 1:05. Or sometimes people say it is 5 past 1. It is 5 minutes past 1 o'clock, or 5 minutes after 1 o'clock. But usually I would just say that it's 1:05. So right now on these clocks, it's 1:05.
That's right. It's 1:05 or 5 past 1.
Yeah, it's 5 past 1 or 1:05? So it's 1:05. And how about now? How about now? What time is it now, Adrian?
Now, on these clocks, it's 1:06. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I would say. I'd usually say it's 1:06, or you could say it's 6 minutes past 1 o'clock, but I would just say it's 1:06. How about you, Adrian? What would you say?
I would also say, like you, I would say it's 1:06.
Yeah, I would say that too. I would say it's 1:06. It's 1:06. And how about now? Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now on these clocks?
Kristian, what time is it on these clocks?
Right now, it says that it is 1:07. It is 1:07. And Adrian, now what time is it?
Now it's 1:08. It's
Right. Now,
1:08.
right now it says it is 1:08 on the digital clock. On the digital clock, it says that it's 1:08. And on the analog clock, it says it is 1:08, or it says it is 8 minutes past 1 o'clock. So it is 1:08, 8 minutes past 1 o'clock. And Adrian, can you ask me again what time it is?
Kristian, what time is it?
It is 1:09, Adrian. It's 1:09. Adrian, now what time is it?
Now the time is 10 past 1. The time is 10 past 1.
Right. Now, both clocks say that the time is 10 past 1. It's 10 past 1, 10 minutes past 1 o'clock. Or we can just say that it's 1:10, 1:10. So the time is 1:10. And Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:11. Say 1:11 or 11 past 1.
Yeah, now on these clocks, it shows that, or they show that it's 11 past 1, or we can just say 1:11. Adrian, what would you say? Which one would you say, Adrian?
I would say that the time is 11 past 1.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I would just say the time is 1:11. So I would say it's 1:11. Adrian, can you ask me what time is it now?
What time is it? What time is it now?
Well, these clocks say that the time is 1:12. So it's 1:12 now. And Adrian, how about now? What time is it now?
The time now is 1:13. The time now on both of these clocks is 1:13. Isn't that
That's right? That's right, Adrian. So the time on both of these clocks is 1:13. So it's 1:13 on both of these clocks. They both have the same time. They both show the same time. And the time here is 1:13. So it's 13 minutes after 1 o'clock, or 13 minutes past 1 o'clock, or 13 past 1. But usually I would just say it's 1:13, 1:13. And Adrian, can you ask me what time is it now?
So, what time is it now?
Now it is 1:14. Now it's 1:14. And Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:15.
Right, now it is 1:15. So we can say it's 1:15. We could also say it is 1:15. So Adrian, would you say that it's 1:15?
I would say it's 1:15. I would say it's 1:15 or it's 1:15. Both are good.
Yeah, so it's 15 minutes past 1 o'clock. Sometimes I would say it's 1:15 or 1:15. So a quarter, what is a quarter? Well, here is a circle. There's a circle, and that's a whole circle or a full circle. And this is a quarter of a circle. That's a quarter of a circle. And there are 4 quarters in a circle. So 4 quarters, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarters make 1 circle there, 1 full circle or 1 whole circle. So this is 1 quarter. There's 1 quarter, or what does that one, which one looks like the clock here?
The other one.
Oh, this one?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so here's 1 quarter. Here's 1 quarter of the circle. And just like this quarter here, this clock is a circle, and we can see 15 minutes have passed. And, oh, Adrian, how many minutes are in 1 hour? How many minutes are there in 1 hour?
There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. That's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Kristian, how many minutes are there in 1 quarter of an hour? A quarter of an hour.
Yeah, that's right. In 1 full hour, in 1 whole hour, there are 60 minutes. In a quarter hour, there are 15 minutes. So this is a quarter hour or a quarter of an hour that has passed. So here, a quarter of an hour has passed. So now it is 1:15, or we can say it is 1:15, 1:15, or 1:15, we could say. So it's 1:15, 1:15. And Adrian, now what time is it? What time is it now?
Now the time is 1:16. The time is 1:16.
Right, now it is 16 minutes after 1 o'clock, or 16 minutes past 1. Or we could just say, usually I would just say it's 1:16. Adrian, would you say 1:16?
Yes, Kristian, I would also say it's 1:16.
Yeah, it's 1:16. And then now, what time is it now, Adrian?
I would say the time is now 1:17. What would you say, Kristian?
I would say it the same way. I would say the same thing. I would say it's 1:17. So now it's 1:17. And Adrian, can you ask me the time now? Can you ask me what time it is now?
Yes. Kristian, what's the time now?
Now it's 1:18. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:19.
Yeah, now it's 1:19. Now the time is 1:19. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:20. Could you say that in a different way, Kristian?
Yeah, usually I would also say it's 1:20, but I could also say it's 20 past 1. That means it's 20 minutes after 1 o'clock. So 20 minutes have passed after 1 o'clock. But usually I would just say it's 1:20. So now it's 1:20. And Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
Kristian, what's the time now?
Oh, now the time is 1:21, 1:21. So now it's 1:21. And Adrian, now what time is it?
Now the time is 1:22.
Yeah, now it's 1:22. It's 1:22. And Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What time is it now?
Adrian, it's 1:23. It's 1:23 right now. But now, Adrian, what time is it now?
Now it's 1:24.
Yeah, now it's 1:24. Now it's 1:24. And how about now? What time is it now, Adrian?
Now it's 1.
Yeah, or how else could you say that? How would you usually say that? Or how would you usually say that?
Yeah, I would usually say it's 25 past. So it's 25 past 1.
Hmm.
But you could say, oh, it's 1:25. What would you say, Kristian?
Usually I would just say it's 1:25. So we can just say, you can say it's 25 past 1. That means it's 25 minutes past 1 o'clock or 25 minutes after 1 o'clock. But I would just say usually I would just say it's 1:25, 1:25. And Adrian, can you ask me what time is it now?
Kristian, what time is it now?
Now it's 1:26. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now it's 1:27.
Right now it's 1:27. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What time is it now?
Now it's 1:28. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now it's 1:29.
Right now it's 1:29. It's 29 minutes. It's 29 minutes after 1 o'clock. So we can just say it's 1:29, 1:29. So now it's 1:29. And Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
Kristian, what's the time now?
Now it is 1:30. Or we can just say it's 1:30. So we can say it's 1:30 or 1:30. Adrian, what would you say? What time is it now?
I would say the time is 1:30. But I could also say the time is 1:30.
Yeah, we can say either. I think sometimes I would say it's 1:30. Other times I would say it's 1:30. But I think most of the time I would say it's 1:30. But often people say it is 1:30. So again, here is a circle. There's a whole circle, and this is half of a circle. So this is half of a circle. So here, half of an hour has passed. Again, Adrian, how many minutes are in 1 hour? How many minutes? Here are the minutes. How many minutes are in 1 hour?
There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Kristian, how many minutes are in half an hour?
In half an hour, there are 30 minutes. So half an hour is 30 minutes. Here are 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this is half an hour. Half an hour has 30 minutes. So a full hour, 1 whole hour, 1 hour has 60 minutes. Half an hour has 30 minutes. So half an hour has passed. So we can say it's 1:30, 1:30, or it's 1:30. So half an hour has passed, or it's half an hour after 1 o'clock. That means it's 1:30. It's 1:30 or 1:30. So right now, both these clocks show that the time is 1:30 or 1:30. And how about now? What time is it now, Adrian?
So now the time is 1:31.
Yeah.
What would you say the time is, Kristian?
I would also say it is 1:31. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
Kristian, what time is it now?
What time is it? It is 1:32. It is 1:32. So it's 32 minutes after 1 o'clock. So I would just say it's 1:32. Adrian, would you say it's 1:32?
Yes, I would. I would also say it's 1:32.
Yeah, 1:32. So it's 1:32. And then now, what time is it, Adrian?
So now it's 1:33. The time is 1:33. What would you say, Kristian?
I'd also say it is 1:33. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What time is it, Kristian?
It is 1:34. It's 1:34, Adrian. Adrian, can you ask me what time is it now?
What time is it now, Kristian?
Now it is 1:35. It is 1:35. Adrian, what would you say?
I would also say the time now is 1:35.
Yeah, so we could say it's 1:35. Sometimes people also say it is 25 to 2. It is 25 to 2. That means there are 25 minutes here. There are 25 minutes left until 2 o'clock. So here is 2 o'clock. And if we go back, let's count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I counted back 25 minutes from 2 o'clock. So that means it is 25 minutes to 2 o'clock, 25 to 2. So we can say it's 1:35, or we could say it's 25 to 2. It's 25 to 2, 25 minutes to 2 o'clock. Adrian, do you ever say, or would you ever say that it is 25 to 2?
Yes, sometimes I do say it's 25 to 2. So I'd say it's 25 to 2.
Yeah, so you could say it's 25 to 2, 25 minutes until 2 o'clock, but you could just say it's 1:35. So usually I would just say it's 1:35. Adrian, what time is it now?
The time now is 1:36.
Yeah, now it's 1:36. You could also say it's 24 to 2, 24 minutes to 2 o'clock, but it's easier just to say it's 1:36. So you can just say it's 1:36. Adrian, can you ask me what time is it now?
Of course. What time is it now, Kristian?
Now, Adrian, it is 1:37. It's 1:37. You could say it's 23 to 2, but usually I would just say it's 1:37. Adrian, what would you usually say?
Yeah, I am the same. I would also usually say the time is 1:37.
Yeah, so we can just say it's 1:37. It's 1:37. Again, 37 minutes. 37 minutes have passed after 1 o'clock. So this is 1 o'clock. And now here it's 1:37, 37 minutes after 1 o'clock. But we can just say it's 1:37, 1:37. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is? Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What's the time now?
Yeah, what's the time now? The time now is 1:38. It's 1:38 now. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:39. What would you say, Kristian?
I'd also say
now?
Yeah, I would also say that it's 1:39 now. It's 1:39. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:40.
Yeah, the time is 1:40. Or we could say, well, what else could we say, Adrian?
We could say the time is 20 to 2. The time is 20 to 2.
Yeah, so 1:40, we could say it's 1:40, Or we could say it is 20 to 2. It is 20 minutes until 2 o'clock. So in 20 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock. 20 minutes from now, 20 minutes from 1:40, it will be 2 o'clock. So we could say it's 20 to 2, or we can just say it's 1:40. Usually, I would just say it's 1:40. Adrian, what would you usually say?
I would also say it's 1:40.
Yeah, I would just say it's 1:40. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
Kristian, what time is it now?
Now it's 1:41. And now, what time is it, Adrian?
Now the time is 1:42.
Yeah, now it's 1:42. And how about now? Adrian, can you ask me what the time is now?
Kristian, what's the time now?
Now the time is 1:43. It's 1:43. How about now, Adrian? What time is it?
Now the time is 1:44.
Yeah, now the time is 1:44. So now it is 1:44. And how about now? Adrian, what time is it now?
Well, now the time is 1:45, but you could say that in another way.
Yeah, we could also say that it is 1:45, 1:45. So again, here is, imagine this is 1 hour and this is a quarter hour. So here's a quarter of an hour. Adrian, how many minutes are in an hour?
So in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes.
Yeah, in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. How about in a quarter hour? How many minutes are in a quarter of an hour?
In a quarter of 1 hour, there are 15 minutes.
Yeah, so we could say it's 1:45. So it's a quarter hour until 2 o'clock. That means it is 15 minutes until 2 o'clock. So if we count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now it is 2 o'clock. So after 15 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock. So 1:45 is 15 minutes to 2 o'clock, a quarter hour until 2 o'clock. Or we could just say it's 1:45. It's 1:45. Or we can just say it's 1:45. Adrian, what would you say? Would you say 1:45 or would you say 1:45?
I might say either.
Mm-hmm.
I think 1:45 is quickest.
Yeah, 1:45 is easier. We can just say 1:45. Sometimes I would say it's 1:45. Other times I would say it's 1:45. So I think either one, 1:45, 1:45, but they mean the same thing. So this is 1:45, or 1:45, but they're the same time, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So here it's 1:45, it's 1:45. And how about now? What time is it now, Adrian?
Right. Now, Kristian, now the time is 1:46. What would you say the time is, Kristian?
I would also say it's 1:46. So that means there's 14 minutes left until 2 o'clock, but we can just say it's 1:46, 1:46. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
Kristian, what's the time now?
The time now is 1:47. It's 1:47. And now, what time is it, Adrian?
Now the time is 1:48.
Yeah, now the time is 1:48. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
Kristian, what time is it now?
Now it's 1:49. Now it's 1:49. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:50, or I could say the time now is 10 to 2.
Yeah, so we can say it's 1:50, or we could say it is 10 to 2. 10 to 2. So we could say the time is 1:50, or we could say it's 10 to 2. That means there are 10 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 minutes left until 2 o'clock. So it's 10 minutes to 2. In 10 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock. Right now, it is 1:50. That means there's 10 minutes left until 2 o'clock. So we could just say it's 1:50, or we could say it's 10 to 2. Adrian, what would you usually say? Would you say it's 1:50, or would you say it's 10 to 2?
I think I would say it's 10 to 2. What about you?
I think sometimes I would say it's 10 to 2, but other times I would say it's 1:50. So you can just say it's 1:50. So we can just say 1:50. But 10 to 2 means 1:50. 10 to 2 means 10 minutes until 2 o'clock. So 10 minutes left, 10 minutes are left until 2 o'clock. That is the same as saying 1:50. So we can just say it's 1:50. It's 1:50. And now, Adrian, now what time is it?
Now the time is 1:51.
Yeah, now the time is 1:51. Adrian, how many minutes are left until 2 o'clock?
If the time now is 1:51, there are 9 minutes until 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so when it's 1:51, that means there are 9 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 minutes left until 2 o'clock. So there are 9 minutes remaining until 2 o'clock. It's 9 to 2. Someone could say it's 9 to 2, but we can just say it's 1:51. Adrian, would you usually say it's 1:51?
Yes, I would usually say it's 1:51.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same with me too. I would also say it's 1:51. Adrian, can you ask me what time is it now?
Kristian, what time is it now?
Oh, now it's 1:52. It's 1:52. There are 8 minutes left. There are 8 minutes left until 2 o'clock, but we can just say it's 1:52. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:53.
Yeah, now it's 1:53. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What time is it now?
Now it is 1:54. There are 6 minutes left until 2 o'clock, so it's 1:54. Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:55. Kristian, what would you say the time is now?
Usually I would say it's 1:55, but sometimes I would say it's 5 to 2. It's 5 to 2. 5 to 2. 5 to 2 means 5 minutes are left. 5 minutes are left until 2 o'clock. Now it is 1:55. In 5 minutes, it will be 2 o'clock. So there are 5 minutes left until 2 o'clock. So sometimes I would say it's 5 to 2, 5 minutes until 2 o'clock. But I think usually I would just say it's 1:55. Adrian, would you say the same thing, 1:55?
Yes, I would say it's 1:55.
Yeah, so again, we can just say it's 1:55. Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What time is it now?
It is 1:56. It's 1:56. Adrian, how many minutes are left until 2 o'clock?
If the time is now 1:56, there are 4 minutes left until 2 o'clock. There are 4 minutes left until 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so again, the minute hand is pointing here. So that's 56 minutes. It's 56 minutes after 1 o'clock. And there are 4 minutes. Here's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. There are 4 minutes left until 2 o'clock. And now the hour hand, what hour is the hour hand pointing to almost?
The hour hand is almost pointing to 2 o'clock.
Yeah, the hour hand is almost pointing to 2 o'clock because it's almost, what time is it almost?
It's almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock here. 1:56 is almost 2 o'clock. And Adrian, now, can you ask me what time is it now?
What time is it now?
Now it is 1:57. So it's 3 minutes to 2 o'clock. It is 1:57. So now there's just 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes left until 2 o'clock. So again, it's almost 2 o'clock. And Adrian, can you ask me what time it is now?
What time is it now?
Now it is 1:58. Adrian, what would you say? What would you say if I asked you what time is it?
I would say the time now is 1:58. The time is 1:58.
Yeah, it's 1:58, or we could say 2 minutes to 2 o'clock. So 2 minutes are left until 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock. So it's 1:58. And Adrian, what time is it now?
Now the time is 1:59.
Yeah, it's 1:59. And I would also say 1:59. So how many minutes are left until 2 o'clock, Adrian?
So until 2 o'clock, there is only 1 minute left.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. There's just 1 minute left until 2 o'clock. So it's 1 minute to 2 o'clock here. It's 1:59. So we can just say it's 1:59. It's almost 2 o'clock. We could also say almost 2 o'clock. So 1:56, 1:57, 1:58, 1:59. That's almost 2 o'clock, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I would say it's almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we could just say it's almost 2 o'clock, but to be exact, we can say it's 1:59 when it's 1:59. So it's exactly 1:59. So that's almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:59. It's 1 minute until 2 o'clock. And Adrian, what time is it now?
The time is now 2 o'clock.
Yeah, now it is 2 o'clock. So again, this is the digital clock and it shows the hour here. So it is 2 o'clock. And is it exactly 2 o'clock, Adrian?
Yes, the time is exactly 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's exactly 2 o'clock. So it's not 1:59, it's not 2:01, it's exactly 2 o'clock. Adrian, what is the hour hand pointing to? What hour is the hour hand pointing to here?
The hour hand is pointing to the number 2 because it is 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so now it is 2 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing to the 2 here. Before, when we started, it was, what time was it before, Adrian?
Before it was 1 o'clock, and now it is 2 o'clock. So it's 2 o'clock now.
Yeah, before it was 1 o'clock and the hour hand was pointing to the 1 on the clock. Now it is 2 o'clock and the hour hand is pointing to the 2. And also, what is half past 1, Adrian? What is between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock?
So between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock is 1:30.
Yeah, here is 1:30. So that's exactly between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Here, the hour hand, where is the hour hand pointing?
So the hour hand is pointing halfway between the 1 and the 2. It's halfway between the 1 and the 2.
Yeah, the hour hand is pointing halfway between the 1 and the 2. So it is 1:30, we could say. That's 1:30. How many minutes have passed after 1 o'clock? How many minutes is it after 1 o'clock, Adrian?
It's 30 minutes past 1 o'clock.
Yeah, here's 30 minutes. So again, 30 minutes is half an hour. So 1 hour, how many minutes are in 1 hour?
There are 60 minutes in 1 hour.
Yeah, there are 60 minutes. We can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So that's 1 hour. And then in half an hour, how many minutes are there?
So in half an hour, there are 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes in half an hour.
Yeah, so this is half an hour, and we can count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down to 30 minutes have passed. So half an hour has passed. It's 1:30, half an hour past 1 o'clock, or we can just say it's 1:30. And here, what time is it here, Adrian?
Here, the time is 1:15.
Yeah, it's 1:15. Or what else could we say?
We could say that it's a 1:15.
Yeah, so again, 1 hour has 60 minutes. There are 60 minutes here. There are 60 minutes in an hour. In 1 full hour, a quarter hour has how many minutes? How many minutes are in a quarter of an hour?
In a quarter of an hour, there are 15 minutes.
Yeah, there are 15 minutes, and we can count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes. So this is a quarter of an hour, quarter past 1. So it's quarter past 1, quarter after 1, or we can just say that it's 1:15. And how about now? What time is it now? Or what time is it here, Adrian?
So now, Kristian, it's 1:45. But how else could we say this?
We could say that it's 1:45. So it's 1:45. That means that, again, a quarter of an hour has 15 minutes. So this is 15 minutes until 2 o'clock. And we can count down here. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 15 minutes left until 2 o'clock. There's a quarter of an hour left until 2 o'clock. So it's 1:45. It's 1:45, or we can just say that it's 1:45. So it's 1:45 or 1:45. And now it is, what time is it on the clock now?
Now I can see on the clock and on the digital clock that it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, now both clocks say that it's 2 o'clock. So how much time has passed? How much time has passed between How much time has passed between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock?
1 hour has passed between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 full hour. So 1 whole hour or 1 full hour has passed between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So we counted all of the minutes. We counted all of the minutes between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
Watch, listen, understand, learn. Watch and listen to understand and learn English. Comprehensible English.